Let's see what is Sargable query. Sargable query is not a big concept, a small concept. Let's see. A query is said to be Sargable if the SQL engine can take full advantage of an index to make a query execute faster. To just execute faster, faster the index. The word Sargable is a concatenation of three words like search, argument, and table. A search argument is a filter condition that enables the query optimizer to use index order. Right? See, general speaking, we specify such see, 1 second. Generally speaking, like we specify such argument in the a quotes. Like, see, a condition in the where clause. Where clause is a circable. If we use where clause, it will consider as a searchable query. No manipulation is applied to the column that is belong to filter, that is being filtered on, right? Comparison operators, if you use comparison operator like equally without a leading sign, without like if you without using wildcard entries, by using if you use these equal operators, it can consider as a searchable query. Let's say for example we have a table of salespeople, and we have the first name hidden and commission, and the table has both primary key and a clustered index on the person ID column, and the other columns which have non-clustered index, and all the queries we will have look at will just have the person ID plus one of the column of let's say it will be column of interest that will be filtered on each query. Let's see. Okay, let's say we want to select all sales people with names starting with the A one way, right? We could do this by writing the following query, right? By writing this query, it's a quotes. In this case, we just two rows return from the Aaron and Andrew, right? The query is not searchable because we manipulated the query, so it is not a searchable. Let's see how to make this into a searchable query. See, if you use like operator, this query is searchable because the condition in the where clause can successfully identify a consecutive range of indexed rows, right? See, where first name like, it gives same result. Previous query, this same result. Started with A and wildcard character as. Now all same like this. Wildcard percentage symbol followed by A. Let's see, same like end with A. First name end with A, like Jara. This query is not searchable because the condition in the where clause cannot successfully identify a consecutive range of indexed rows. The ones ending in the letter A. See, the query is not a searchable because the condition in the where clause cannot successfully identify a consecutive range of indexed rows, right? So if you use wildcard character should not start initially. It should be end. It will be end, right? Wildcard should not be start with starting position. Wildcard character will not be in starting position, right? I said basically in the index of the first name column, index value are not ordered by the last character in the each face name value, right? Let's see. For example, on another query, who ID in 2020. See here, select person ID hide from the salespeople where is equal to 2020. Hide is equal to 2020, right? See, however, is this a searchable query? This query is not searchable query because we have applied manipulation. Manipulation should not be takes place, right? We have manipulated. hide date column by putting it in the year function, right? Year function we used. So manipulating means hide date. Here hide date, if you give hide date, what will it give? 2011 03 entire date should be come. Here we are using here function. Previously, see here we used here hide date function we used. So it's take the part from that hide date. But here see where hide date is less than or equal to 2020 and hide date less than, greater than and less than symbol used, right? Operators, we used operators. If you use operator in where clause, it can be considered as a Sargable, right? In this way you can convert non Sargable query, right? Select some who have a commission which is less than 0.15, replace nulls with zeros. Replace nulls with zeros, you can use some coils function. Coils function, see coils function commission, it will replace with zeros and less than 0.15, right? This query is not searchable because we are applying that coils function to the column being filtered on. It's manipulated, that will be manipulated. So here here without manipulating we want range. So commission less than 0.15 or commission is null, right? Any one thing. This query is searchable because we are no longer applying a function on the function to the commission column. Commission column, previously we applied some function. We can't use function to convert normal query into searchable query, right? Let's see some challenges on that, right? Thank you. Let's go for the challenge. Some challenges from, like, see, create a non-cluster index on the location ID column in the OES warehouse table. Also specify warehouse name as a non-key included column, right? Non-key columns can be included in a clustered non-clustered index by using an include column, right? Second challenge, create a unique index on the product name column in the OS products table. Let's see third challenge. Write the following query to make it Sargable. Select order ID, order date for index. Change the where predicate to filter the date range from where order is greater than or equal to the first date to 9. See, fourth challenge, most queries against the OS orders tables are for unshipped orders where the ship date is null. Put an appropriate filter index on the ship date column. The index should have a where clause. Fifth challenge, rewrite the following query to make it a Sargable and create an index which covers the query once rewritten. Use the like operator when rewriting the query. Create a composite index on columns that are filtered on. Use the include column to include any non-key column in the select clause, right? Let's see the solutions. The first solution, create non-cluster index. See, execute, that's our database, and the first solution like that we have to create. that way. Create non-cluster index on location ID, include warehouse name. Like that we have to create. Execute it. Let's see, include warehouse name. Here the columns location ID and include warehouse name. See, it was created. In the indexes, in the indexes field you can check. Let's say create an unique index x products name on like that you can create unique index. See, execute. Let's see our challenge. Order date, you have to rearrange the Sargable key. Sargable query. Sargable query nothing but search argument able. Search argument able is called Sargable query. Like this. See, while running first that query, like this it will give. Scanning the whole index. It will scan whole index. Let's just put that back into a comment again. Star backslash franslash. So writing it like this in this order is preferable because we end up doing an index like, see. Okay, let's now move to the fourth challenge. So this challenge we would put an appropriate filtered index on the ship date, right? Ship date column in the every table. Most queries on this table use where ship date is no. So most rows are inserted in the ship orders, right? See, so for this one we just have a create cluster index. I have go the prefix like that, right? I have also written notes on that, and let's see. We have an order ships to date, and then we have a filter where ships to order is wrong, order is null, right? Okay, let's just highlight that and execute. Let's go to fifth challenge. You had to rewrite this query, had to make it Sargable query, an index which covers the query once it was rewritten. So the solution looks like this, right? Execute like this, right? This is the solution. These are the solutions. Right? Execute. This is all about indexes. Later see views. Thank you.